Okay, here we are back in the Cape Dory. You can see up front I've gone ahead and I've epoxied a lip inside of the hole that I cut for that new compartment. That area used to be hidden because they had the water tank here. It was all fiberglassed in. It was pretty nasty, so I cut it out, put in a new bulkhead here. I'm going to make a new hatch cover for that section there. That'll give me another section for storage. I removed the holding tank for the wastewater here and the sea head. I've got rid of those. I'm going to go with either a porta potty or a composting toilet. And I'm going to put a 20-gallon freshwater tank right here where the old holding tank was. 10-gallon up in front of it. And then that'll give me 30 gallons of water. Then I'm going to redo some of the electrical, and I'll show you what I picked up for it. Okay, now we're up in the cabin itself. I've gone ahead and I've refinished these three pieces on the companionway. I've cleaned up the areas around it. There was varnish and everything else around here where somebody has varnished it in place. I pulled the pieces off, I took them out, completely sanded them. I stained them with a General Finishes oil-based stain, antique stain, and it just beautiful, beautiful stain. So I'm going to go ahead and now I'm going to be able to put my LED lights all the way around this lip inside the cabin. And I plan on putting two little switches right above the fire extinguisher. I bought new components for a new panel. I'm going to just make a new panel to fit in the same hole. And right here, there's light switches that I bought for it. And you can see it's not very big. Not real thick at all. So I'm going to make a wooden base to go around this. This will hook to a wooden base that'll hook up in there. That way all I have to drill is one little hole for the wiring. I also picked up a voltmeter. That'll take care of both battery banks when I get batteries put in here. I've only got one battery in here right now. That's running these LEDs. I don't use the lights much in here right now while I'm working. And they're still holding pretty good with the charge and everything, so I've got to get a battery tender put up on that this weekend. I also picked up a new breaker panel for that same section. And then a bilge pump switch. And I plan on putting two electric bilge pumps inside the bilge itself. And then back in the cockpit, there's a cubby hole, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a manual bilge pump there. Just in case. Hopefully I'll never have to use them. But that's what I've got working on right now. So if you like what you see, hit the like button. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. And we'll talk to you later.